What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Octagon Jordan. We are here to discuss the recent UFC matchmaking that just dropped by old baldy bitch boy, Dana White, baby. We got some great announcements. We got Justin Gaethje, Rafael Fiziev 2, the rematch. I know a lot of people are bitching about this on Twitter. Jed Meshew. Oh, the rematch I never needed to see. This is just terrible matchmaking. Gamrot deserved it way more. He's on a bigger streak, and he beat Fiziev. Ugh. I never needed to see this rematch. Oh, fucking hell. Shut the fuck up. Just enjoy the violence, you little tick ass. Gamrot was never going to get the shot. Never a fucking snowball's chance in hell that Mateusz Gamrot was going to co-main event against Justin Gaethje at UFC 313 right under Alex Poatan Pereira. They're like, yeah, Pereira, Ankalaev, Gaethje, Hooker, Turner, Bahamondes. You know what we really need here now that Hooker got hurt and he's off the card? Boys, you know what to really spice up this card, yeah? Ticket sales through the fucking shitter, through the wazoo. Melatonin, Mateusz Gamrot. Yeah. Fuck no, Jed Meshew. That was never going to happen. It was always going to be Fiziev. I called it. I knew it. There was no way they were going to put Moicano in here. Are you fucking kidding me? After that disgraceful, pitiful performance against Islam Makhachev, deflated Moicano's entire hype bubble. His hot air balloon hype bubble was growing. Oh, yeah, the economy, Bitcoin, finance, brother, motherfucker. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. Fuck off. Darce choke. Moicano is basically a bum at this point, has zero aura, zero hype. Dariush is a knockout fucking dummy. One of those crash test dummies. Dariush, he's in there against Sarukian. Oh, knee. Oh, three. Da, 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 da. Yeah, sorry, Dariush. No. You just got KO'd by Arman Sarukian, the wrestler. We're good. Thanks a latte, but nada. Charles Oliveira, he was never going to take this. He already beat Justin Gaethje. He's coming off a win over Michael Chandler, number one contenders fight. He beat Beneil Dariush. He was never going to take this. Arman Sarukian had a full camp, a full Christmas off-season, 5 weeks to prep for a undisputed lightweight world championship matchup against Islam Makhachev, and he still couldn't make the weight, and he still couldn't fight. But yeah, you guys really thought Arman Sarukian was going to step in 2 weeks' notice and fight Justin the Highlight Gaethje? Arman Sarukian couldn't even make it through Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's Day to fight for the world fucking championship. It was always going to be Fiziev, no matter what. The UFC, this is just how it goes, boys. Hey, tough shit. Sorry about you, John Fitch. Sorry about you, Bilal Muhammad. I'm sorry about you, Merab Dvalishvili. Sorry about you. You guys got to grind and work and claw and scratch your way to the top. Leon Edwards. It's not a meritocracy. This isn't the NBA. This isn't the NFL playoffs. This isn't March Madness. You win in advance. No, they don't fucking like you. You're not getting the opportunities. It's that simple. Take a page out of Colby Covington's book, Gamrot. Take a page out of Renato Moicano's book, Gamrot. Renato Moicano, nobody gave a single fuck about. Colby Covington, nobody fucking cared when he was fighting Whirly Alves. Nobody fucking knew who he was. Nobody gave a shit. You know why? Because his fight style fucking blew. He was boring. And he was a nobody. Nobody knew his name. He wasn't a big name. He wasn't entertaining. His fights sucked. This is the entertainment business. I get the meritocracy and number one contender and this. They're trying to draw eyeballs. It's a business. I know you guys don't want to compare it to WWE that's scripted and they figure out all their outcomes prior and how they're going to book this event and this event. But UFC's kind of similar. They want the biggest fights that people are excited to see. Do you think Gaethje and Gamrot Gamrot holding Gaethje down for 3 rounds like he did against Jalen Turner when Gamrot took that fight on short notice? Gamrot jumped into a pay-per-view main card against Jalen Turner. I forget the exact card. Jalen Turner had an exciting fight booked with Dan Hooker, the first booking. Dan Hooker dropped out of that one. Gamrot comes in, main card spot. It was a fucking snoozer. Nobody remembers the fucking fight. It sucked donkey dicks. A lot of people thought Turner won on damage, Gamrot on control. It was a fucking snoozer. I was falling asleep. I guarantee that has a grand total of 4 views on UFC Fight Pass. 4 fucking views on UFC Fight Pass or ESPN Plus. Gamrot versus Turner. And I guarantee you watching this right now have not rewatched that fight. Guarantee it. In this fight, we're guaranteed a KO. Rafael Fiziev, he's not going to have the same amount of cardio that he had in the first matchup. Okay? He's been jonesing for a fight. He's been on Twitter, social media, begging for a fight. Let me bang, bro. Let me bang. He's been trying to fight everybody. Gamrot rematch. Moicano. Fucking Dariush. Fucking Sarukian. He doesn't give a bollocks. And he likes to strike. He's going to come out hot. He's going to come out heavy. And he's going to go for the fucking KO. Justin Gaethje coming off the brutalization of himself against Max Holloway. Max Holloway sent him to the land of wind and ghosts. Who knows how he's going to come back from that? Nobody knows. Everybody thinks, oh, yeah, Justin Gaethje, he's a warrior. He's been knocked out before. He's never been knocked out fucking cold like that. Dustin Poirier TKO'd him. Eddie Alvarez TKO'd him. Khabib Nurmagomedov submitted him. Charles Oliveira submitted him. He never was flatline KO'd. This is going to be more exciting than their first matchup. I know a lot of the times, short notice, the cardio, if it goes long, it's going to be a sloppy matchup. Newsflash, this shit ain't going long. This shit ain't going long. It's going 1 round, maybe a round and a half max. Someone's getting knocked the fuck out. These boys are going to go for it all. They're going to swing for the fences. Fiziev is going to try to KO Justin Gaethje and test that motherfucking chin. See how tough it is. If it's tough enough to withstand the shots of Fiziev, Gaethje will probably outlast him because Gaethje's coming off a full camp. If Gaethje's chin is compromised, Rafael Fiziev's going to send him right back to the land of wind and ghost. Mateusz Gamrot was never, ever getting this motherfucking fight. So anybody who thought Gamrot was stepping in here, you're a fucking clown. Yeah, they want their ticket sales to go down. No. As far as the prediction for this matchup, it's hard to say. Fiziev coming off a long layoff off the knee injury. Justin Gaethje coming off the flatline KO that Max Holloway handed to him. How's his chin going to recover? It's a different stylistic matchup. Fiziev, he's stockier, quicker shots in the pocket, touch and go, as opposed to Hooker, who's more of a pressure fighter in your face. But again, Fiziev coming off a major layoff, ring rust. How's the knee going to hold up? How's his cardio? Has he been training? I think Fiziev has been training. He's been begging to fight. Let me bang, bro. Let me bang. I'm taking Rafael Fiziev, early second round KO. I think Fiziev clips him. I think Fiziev's been training for a while. I think Fiziev is hungry to get back in there. He's only 31 years old. He's never been flatline KO'd. Justin Gaethje's chin, very, very questionable at this point. He's taken a shit ton, metric ton of damage. I think Fiziev knows that he has to come in here looking for the kill. He can't bank on a decision. He's going to get tired in the 3rd round. His legs are going to get battered. I got Rafael Fiziev. Early 2nd round KO of Justin Gaethje. And I think Gaethje's career might be over. He might have one more fight after this. They might rebook the Hooker fight. But I could see Justin Gaethje's career being, hanging on by a thread here. And I got Rafael Fiziev KOing Justin Gaethje in the 2nd round. Let's go to the next fight. Also announced, UFC 314. Woo! Baby, this Miami card just keeps getting fucking juicier. Yeah. Jean Lord Silva against Bryce Adolph Mitchell. I called this matchup. As soon as Dana White's breaking news got announced on Twitter by the UFC page, I texted my boys. I texted the group chat. I said Gaethje Fiziev or Gaethje Gamrot under the Fiziev, Mitchell Silva. Jean Silva calls out Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell responds on Twitter, "There's only one Lord, and it ain't you, buddy. You need a country ass whooping. I'm going to teach you a thing or two in the cage. Book it, Dana. Book it, Hunter." Jed Meshew gets the award for dumbest tweet yet again. Jed Meshew. What a fucking idiot this guy, Jed Meshew. Let's look up Jed Meshew. I actually like Jed Meshew. I think he's a good dude. I think he's funny. I liked him on Morning Combat. But what does he say? I've been driving the Jean Silva bandwagon, and God, I hope he wins. But this is an incredibly winnable matchup for Mitchell. I said, via what method? Incredibly winnable fight for Mitchell. Now, obviously, Bryce Mitchell can win this fight. It's a fist fight. Mitchell's ranked. He's got a lot of good wins. He's beaten Dan Ige. But to say it's incredibly winnable almost means like there's a clear path. You know what I mean? It'd be one thing if Jean Silva was just a striker, like a Christian Leroy Duncan or a Michael Venom Page going up against Bryce Mitchell if they were the same weight. Oh, this is incredibly winnable. Bryce, use your grappling, do a twister, take him down, the country boy strength, the collard greens, baby, eat off. But Jean Silva is good on the ground. He's very strong. He beat Drew Dober via KO up a weight class. He's the only man to knock out Charles Jourdain. He just KO'd a world champion kickboxer, Melsik Bagdasaryan. He beat Kevin Vallejos, who's 12-0 and debuting next weekend's card, third to last fight on the card. Very incredibly winnable fight. Via what method? We know right now that Bryce Mitchell is not going to KO Jean Silva. We know that. That's not happening. If Drew Dober's not KOing Jean Silva, whatever you want to fucking call him, Lord Silva, Bryce Mitchell is not KOing Lord Silva. Okay, we got that down. We got that in the bank. Bank it, put it away. Don't think about it. 1 second. I'm excited about these matchups. I'm excited about the motherfucking matchups. So, we know Bryce Mitchell's not going to win by KO. We got that. Is he going to win by decision? That would kind of entail him getting control time on Jean Silva. I don't see him being as strong as Jean Silva. I don't see it. Jean Silva missed weight 2 fights ago. Fought Drew Dober, an absolute brick shithouse, up a weight class of 155, who went 3 rounds with Islam Makhachev. I don't see him being as strong as Jean Silva. He has no knockout power comparatively to Jean Silva. So, is he going to submit Jean Silva? Is Bryce Mitchell going to submit Jean Silva? No. The answer is no. He's got too much energy. He's too young. He's too explosive. He's got too much self-belief. This is a terrible, incredibly terrible matchup for Bryce Mitchell. Even worse than the Ilia Topuria matchup. I think Jean Silva has more power on the feet than Ilia Topuria. I think Ilia Topuria has better technique. He's crisper. His hooks are a lot cleaner. They're a lot tighter. That's what allowed him to knock out Volkanovski. That's what allowed him to touch the chin of Max Holloway. But Jean Silva has that natural power where he doesn't even need to throw proper technique to knock a motherfucker out. You get what I'm saying? Some guys like a Francis Ngannou, against Jairzinho Rozenstruik. It's not like he had the best technique in the world. You know what I'm saying? He just has that natural brute strength, that incredible power, as opposed to an Israel Adesanya, Robert Whittaker 1. You know what I mean? Or an Adesanya, Alex Pereira 2. Adesanya is not the biggest dude. He doesn't have the most power. But if you come in, he's going to hit you with a clean hook. It's going to be small. It's going to be crisp. It's going to be quick. It's going to be, tight. It's going to catch you on the chin. It's going to fucking stir your shit in a fucking spinneroonie. Okay? 5 time. You guys get the reference, the spinneroonie reference. But yeah, I got Jean Silva winning this, dominating. Wherever he wants, he keep it on the feet. I think he'll be better on the ground. I think he'll be stronger, quicker in the transitions. I think Jean Silva does Bryce Mitchell worse than Ilia Topuria did. And this is the start of the climb for Jean Silva. Bryce Mitchell has a lot going on. He's got the controversy. He's on the Jackson podcast. Blah, 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 blah. He got recently fucking violently knocked out by Josh Emmett 2 fights ago. It's not Bryce Mitchell's time. It's terrible timing for Bryce Mitchell. He's an idiot. Just like Dana White said, he should not have accepted this fight. Guy's a dope. He's going to get absolutely crushed. Obviously, he has a chance, but incredibly winnable. I mean, what a stupid statement by Jed Meshew. And the last announcement we got tonight, the main event for UFC Kansas City, Chiefs Kingdom. We got Jamahal Hill against Khalil Rountree Jr. Great fight. Another banger matchup. Strikers delight. Neither one of these fools is going to be taking the other man down. I love this matchup. I think these guys match up perfectly. I give the power advantage to Jamahal Hill. I probably give the speed advantage to Khalil Rountree. I give the kicking advantage to Khalil Rountree. Probably give the strength advantage to Jamahal Hill. He could potentially take down Khalil Rountree, hit him with some ground and pound, similar to what we did against Thiago Santos. It's a great fight. Both guys are coming off losses. We know Jamahal Hill just lost to Yuri Prochazka. We know Khalil Rountree just lost to Alex Pereira. So both guys are coming off losses against the top of the division, the upper echelon. They were matched up before. They both like to strike. They're both African-American. I think it's going to be a fucking war. A banger matchup. I got Jamahal Hill getting this one done. I think he's too large. He's got the height, the reach advantage. I think he's got the power advantage. He's got a great chin. He didn't get knocked out cold by Yuri Prochazka. Yeah, he got knocked out by Alex Pereira, but that was kind of a weird shot. He didn't see it. It came from the hip. The ref was involved. Blah, 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 blah. We've seen Khalil Rountree lose to the likes of, Ion Cutelaba, Johnny Walker. If Johnny Walker and Ion Cutelaba are beating you, I'm not picking you to beat Jamahal Hill. I'm sorry. I know Khalil Rountree is a different man at this point. He's come back from those losses. He's reinvented himself. He's reinvented and reinvigorated his career. The KO over Anthony Lionheart on Paper Smith. The KO over Chris Daukaus. The robbery win over Dustin Jacoby. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know he had a great effort against Poatan. He was, he was in it. I think Poatan didn't really take him as serious. Khalil, put his heart into it. He's a quick dude. He's got great Muay Thai. He's got great kicks. He's very light on his feet. He's hard to get out of there. He's got a short, stocky neck. It's hard to KO him clean. You really got to bully him and brutalize him in there. Poatan's not known for, physicality and bullying. He's known for his power, his technique, his sharpness, and his range, and his kickboxing. Someone like an Ion Cutelaba, who just bullies you, get in your face. Khalil Rountree can't handle. Someone like a Johnny Walker, who's just brute strength, an athlete, no technique, gets in Khalil Rountree's face and elbows his face into the canvas and KOs him instantly. I think if Jamahal Hill can bring that thug mentality, that Detroit mentality, that get-in-your-face mentality that he brought to the OSP fight, that he brought to the Thiago Santos, the Glover Teixeiras, doesn't try to, touch and pitter-pat, patty-whack, give a dog a bone type bullshit. Get in close, get in deep, get in dirty, elbows in the clinch, uppercuts in the clinch, dirty boxing, takedowns, ground and pound. This is Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill fight. This is his fight. This is Jamahal Hill's fight, and this is the bounce back, baby. I like Jamahal Hill. I was rooting for Yuri Prochazka against him. I'm a number one Yuri Prochazka fan. You know, I got the autographs from Yuri Prochazka. I got everything. So I couldn't root for Jamahal Hill against Yuri. But I'm rooting for him here. I think he gets the KO, the TKO, ground and pound. I think he should mix in the grappling. I'm tired of these people not mixing in the grappling. The Sean Stricklands of the world, the Jamahal Hills of the world, the Khalil Rountrees, the Yuri Prochazkas. These guys are mixed martial artists. I get they're mainly strikers, but let's mix in a little grappling. Let's try the ground and pound. It seems to work out for Renato Moicano against Benoit Saint-Denis. It seems to work out against Jelton Almeida and Sergey Spivak. Sergey Spivak. So let's give it a shot. Ian Kutelaba does it all the time. Let's give it a fucking shot. Let's give the ground and pound a shot, okay? If it's not working, pull the Henry Cejudo, fake the shot, get him thinking about it, come back out and hit him with something sharp. Easy money sniper, okay? But those are the fight announcements. We got Rafael Fiziev, Justin Gaethje 2, the rematch. Love it. Best option. Gamrot, sorry about you. You were never going to get it. Sorry, pal. Moicano, you're washed. Get the fuck out of here. We got Jean Silva against Bryce Mitchell. It's a fucking funeral for Bryce Mitchell. There you go, bud. Hope all the Ariel Helwanis out there are happy about the matchup because Jean Silva is burying Bryce Mitchell in the fucking backyard right by the shed and throwing the dirt over his bitch ass. And then we got Jamahal Hill, Khalil Rountree, Striker's Delight for UFC Kansas City. Dana's cooking. Dana's cooking. You got to love the UFC, man. They go hard. They do what they can. They work with what they got, and they make shit happen. You know, injuries happen. Bullshit happens. But the UFC's always there, and the UFC always delivers. So I cannot wait. UFC 314 Miami is a fucking amazing card. Carlos Prates, Jean Silva, Jeff Neal, Michael Chandler, Patty Pimblett, Volk, Lopez. The list goes on and on. Dom Reyes, Krylov. Holy shit. We got Rafael Fiziev coming back for UFC 313. Turner, Bahamondes, Mauricio Rufy, King Green, Ankalaev, Pereira. Everybody enjoy the next couple weeks. It's going to be fucking amazing. Shit happens. I wish it was Hooker and Gaethje, but what can you do other than chug your brewski, make some fucking predictions, make some money, and enjoy the fucking violence. Yeah, enjoy that shit. That's it.